Hi everybody, it is late on Thursday evening and I was booked in for a tempo run today, but that didn't happen because I was actually at my family's and they sort of had a little bit of a get together and for the purposes to really just chat to me about my marathon, how things are going. It was quite nice. I guess it was sort of a celebratory, just a little bit of an event, a little bit of a boost, and that's important. I think surrounding yourself with positive people is a really good thing. And some of my family members have been kind enough to donate and also kind enough to give their time in hopefully joining me on race day. But of course, that's entirely up to them. There's no pressure whatsoever. And I appreciate that actually to give up a significant number of hours on who knows what the weather could be day is a big deal. And like I say, it was nice just to be able to take a moment, take a step back, because it is easy to get really wrapped up in this training, and at the risk of sort of taking it for like too seriously. The, there's times when actually focusing on the bigger picture. This is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be enjoyable. Of course, I want to do the best I can, but at the same time, I'm not going to say no to a family occasion which has been kind of created for me to do a tempo run. I can make up that time, that distance on another day. The training, as it happens at the moment, means that, what have I got? 36k-ish was supposed to be the plan for this week. It's looking like I'm probably going to come in at around about 32 with my long run on Saturday. So not that bad, pretty much on track. Last week, of course, was a longer distance week than I had planned. So whilst last week's was 35k, it's going to appear this week I've kind of gone back and I've regressed. I was able to put in a further distance on one of the days last week, but also I wasn't at work, so all the things to take into consideration. And then as we move forward, as you know, the distances are going to increase within the next 2 weeks. So it should be over the 40k a week mark, and then over 50k a week as the planning of the training schedule increases and the types of runs I'm doing. Introduce a few more steadies, but to be honest with you, those easy/steady runs, I'm kind of interweaving as and when, and equally the tempo as well. I'm trying to do it on the times that it feels right and it's the right environment and it's the right when I've got the right stretch of road is what I meant to say. And so because of that, what I'm just taking away from this is to continue to enjoy the journey. I'm possibly going to have to just think a little bit more carefully about the group run at the weekends, because whilst we are moving up in the distance, I feel like I would feel more confident if I just took a week off and did my own thing, just because I'd like to feel a further distance. I'd like to try and do a half marathon distance a little bit sooner rather than later, keeping it really easy, keeping it really relaxed, but I just feel like it's in me to do it, and I just wonder whether I'll be able to continue when I've got that little sort of sensation burning inside me that I just want to get out there and do it. And of course, the big thing is I can't be doing that midweek, realistically, in the dark, running that kind of distance when I've got the long run to at the weekends, probably not the best move. And so I'm trying my best to be level-headed about it and just to take it easy and not worry too much. But at the same time, what I don't want to do is turn up to these group runs and where I'm expecting it to be 15k, then becomes a 13k. And we did 13k 2 weeks in a row or near enough, and I just felt like it was a bit disappointing to come away from it. Whilst it was a good experience, I just felt like come on, I'm ready to step up. I'm doing 10k on an easy run day, and then my long run at the weekend is 3k more than that. It's not really pushing me when I believe capable. I know I'm capable of more in terms of a distance. I know there's a plan in place there, but I may well just step away for a week, do my own thing, and then join the week after when the distances are a little bit healthier for me. Because before my halves, which are coming up. I mean, week 2 at the moment, they don't appear until week 10 and week 11. They're coming up. I just think for my own sort of, what's the word, peace of mind. So I keep forgetting my words. It is late. For my own peace of mind, it would be nice just to, just to feel it, half again, and see whether my aerobic fitness has actually improved or whether that distance is still going to be really tough for me. The last time I did it was much better. The first time I did it felt good, and then I was in a bad way, but I didn't know what I was doing at the time. So yeah, and also when I run on my own, the slight difference, the very, very slight difference when I run on my own to running in group is obviously a slightly slower pace, or definitely slower pace, and that interaction of talking and the different landscape. Was when I run on my own, I've got a set route, and I do, occasionally stopping to cross roads and things like that. It's a different environment altogether. So I suppose my body is experiencing two different things. We'll see. There's no definites about it, but when it's inside that you really just feel you want to go and do something, and I wonder if I'm actually going to be able to just get over that, or whether I need to just tick it off. So it will be this week I do my long run, and then wonder whether next week I just give it a skip and I do my own thing, and then rejoin the week after, because at that point they should only be around about 20k anyway. So we'll see what happens. It's Friday night. Interesting life update. Just had to drop my car off for a service. I hadn't realised it was tomorrow, which has a little bit of an impact on what I had planned to do on my Saturday, but it's not a problem. I'm going to get myself to the destination, starting point for the long run, take part, and then I will find a way to get back, which may well be just a light jog, which may actually work in my favour anyway, following on from my thoughts of last night. Not that I want to overdo it, because we're still early stages, but yeah, just taking in the local industrial estate as you do. Not quite the mountainous regions that I see some of the people located in on Strava and the such like. Unfortunately, nothing picturesque at all about car dealerships of a Friday evening, but getting out for a walk, just walking home now. And so Friday night, what's the plan? Well, eat well, get rested, and just take it easy really.